What does the word math mean? The word mathematics is of Greek origin, comes from the noun mathema, which in turn gave rise to another word, mathematikos. The word mathematikos does not have an objective definition. It cannot be translated into a single word. It has several concepts that define it, such as research, science, study, or the art of learning things, or the art of things to be learned.
Yes.
So we can deduce that mathematics is a set of things to be learned.
Yes.
The word mathematikos gave rise to the science that some love, others hate, but that everyone at some point in their life can or should use it. Our math. Several subjects or themes are part of the areas of mathematics. Among them, statistics, topology, algebra, arithmetic, trigonometry, geometry, calculus, among others.
Entre outras.
As we can see, mathematics is very broad. If we try to learn everything at once, it will be very difficult for us to absorb everything. So let's spend some time studying these areas separately.
Forma separada.
The classic areas of mathematics are arithmetic, algebra, and geometry. These are the areas we learn in elementary school through high school. Arithmetic. It deals with numbers, numerical systems, operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and even potentiation and rooting. These are the subjects that we will deal with in this module. Algebra, which is another area of mathematics, makes use of numbers and letters to generalize problems. These letters can be unknowns or variables, depending on how this expression is assembled. Another widely used area is geometry, which deals with geometric figures, areas, volumes, and the relationship between elements. But what are the origins of these words? Let's see where the word arithmetic comes from.
Aritmética.
The word arithmetic came from the verb arithmo, which means to join together. From the art of joining numbers came the word arithmetic, therefore another word of Greek origin.
Em grega.
The word arithmetic gave rise to the word arithmetic.
Aritmética.
What is the origin of the word algebra? The origin of the word is Arabic.
Árabe.
Algebra. The original meaning is the bringing together of broken parts. It began to be used in the 16th century by the mathematician of Baghdad, named after Rismi, in the title of his treatise on equations.
Tratado sobre.
There is a very wide area to be studied when talking about algebra, from elementary school to higher education.
Até
And what does the word geometry mean? Geometry is also a word that originates in the Greek language. It is divided into two parts, geu, which means earth, with the addition of the word metron, which means to measure. Literally translated, geometry means measurement of the earth. There are signs that ancient people were already trying to tell. Some evidence of bone markings was found.
encontrar.
After tests, they were dated between 15 and 20,000 years before Christ.
Antes de
It is believed that ancient peoples, the Mayans and the Incas, made marks on ropes to mark some type of event, such as weddings, births, deaths, and other events that took place in that community. But the most used example of contagion is the relationship that shepherds used to control their flock. For each sheep that passed, the shepherd separated a stone. One sheep, one stone, another sheep, another stone.
a pedra.
So on. What today is called a biunetical relationship, which is a relationship made from one to one. When his flock returned from pasture, he set aside a stone for each sheep that returned. If there were stones left, some sheep had been left behind. She could have been stolen, dead, or lost. But if there were no stones, a sheep could have been born during the day, or a neighbor's sheep has stopped in your flock. If the amounts were equal, everything was normal. The amount of sheep was correct. This relationship gave rise to the word calculus. The word calculus comes from the Latin calculus, which means estimation, contagion, originally a pebble to make accounts, and in turn it is derived from the word calx, limestone, which is the diminutive in Greek of calyx, pebble, small stone. So to calculate is to count stones. This is the origin of some terms that we deem important for understanding the areas of mathematics that we will deal with in this module. At first we will deal with arithmetic.
Ética.